Did y'all realize what she had when you saw it, or?
Yeah, we didn't want to touch her.
Okay.
So we were like scared out of it, like we didn't know what to do. But we reported to higher and stuff like that when we got back. We don't want to touch her and not deal with it, but not get I don't know if it's contagious or anything. I didn't know at the time, so.
Well, it is contagious to certain people.
No.
I think, but yeah, it's considered contagious. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
if you get it, it's a life sentence. So
yeah, so we didn't deal with nothing. We were like, whoa, stay away from this lady. Well, continue going into the town or into downtown. Finally see all these people come out. So it's pretty good patrol.
and this is the patrols during the day or at night?
It was in the morning.
Okay, so it was night, and then the sun's coming up, and
Yeah.
Okay.
And then patrolled some more, patrolled. A couple hours later, finally, we make our way back to the soccer field. We were just trying to learn the AO, so we stayed out for like 4 or 5 hours.
In the AO, this area of
Operations.
Okay, all right, okay.
So came back. Obviously, we went to sleep, and then another patrol was sent out. Well, we started patrolling through. Our squad leaders started. They knew they were leaving because they were getting out of the Marine Corps. So it was mostly our senior Marines. Excuse me. Well, we had half of new guys and half of senior Marines. So the new guys was me, like my group, and the guys that came in with me. So we were gonna be the guys leading the patrols. So our senior Marines were like, who's gonna be the squad leaders? They talked with the lieutenant, platoon sergeant, staff sergeant Scott, and stuff like that. So they made the squad leaders, and they said myself, Corporal Valdez, and Corporal Richardson. So I was a Lance Corporal, and they both, I think they were just picked up corporal or something. Yeah, they were both corporals. So I got to lead Marines at age 19
So they were you were being groomed as a
squad leader.
Okay, wow. When you were just a lance corporal.
Yeah, Lance Corporal. And I was ERO, so I didn't really know this. That was going to become a squad leader. But Lieutenant and Staff Sergeant Scott made the call on squad leaders also. So.
Oh, so it wasn't just the platoon commander and the staff platoon sergeant's position. It was actually the old squad leaders. Okay.
Yeah. So they made the call, and then they were training me up to become a squad leader, and the other two guys to become squad leaders. So we started making the patrol orders, started giving the debriefs, started giving everything as a squad leader would. So sure enough, we started leading the patrols. Well, it was getting to that time where squad leaders are they knew their dates. So
they knew they were leaving.
They knew they were leaving. And then they started not counting down or anything, but at the same sense, we were saying like it was a slap in the face to us because they were leaving us in the middle of the deployment. We thought, but that really wasn't the case. They were getting out. So
some of the Marines felt like they should have extended into the deployment with y'all, or they were.
Some didn't want to do that, but some were like, yeah, they should stay. But then again, when we were out patrolling, the city was in our hands. Basically, I'm saying that because out in the city, the families or the civilians liked Marines in the city.
I noticed you say families, so
yeah.
So they were at that time the war was over. That was it.
Yeah.
It was just cleaning up. Okay.
We were doing like peacekeeping missions.
So at that time, no one thought there was going to be mujahideen or foreign fighters or insurgents.
No.
Okay. The war was.
The war was over when we went to the 96 in Baghdad, or from Baghdad. Sorry to mention, I didn't mention that.
Yeah, no, that's that. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, 4 years later, you know, we've had Fallujah, Husayba, Ramadi, you know, all the fighting, the insurgencies, the foreign fighters, and you know, looking back on it, it's sometimes it's hard to understand that. For y'all, I mean, it was very peaceful, and the populace was very supportive. That it was going to go on for another 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just important that the you know, people who view this video in the future understand that at that time, to all intents and purposes, everyone just assumed that the war was over.
Yeah, to us the war was over. And we had a family that lived inside our area.
Oh, in the soccer field?
Yes, in the soccer field.
Oh, really?
It was an Iraqi family. Well, we let the Iraqi family stay in their house, and we secured it. But this family would also, we would support that family by giving them money. Like, the family would wash our clothes for us, and we'll give them $1 or $2. So
I imagine the $1 was pretty. They were actually making quite a bit of money off of y'all. Huh?
oh yes, we had a
That's a tidy fortune, I imagine here.
yeah. So they yeah, we'll give them money, but that was, like I was saying, it was time for the squad leaders to push up, or our senior Marines to get out of Iraq and go back home and get out. Well, sure enough, squad leaders get all together, or senior Marines get all together, and they knew their date. The date was there. It had came. They told them, load up, get all your stuff together, and then get in the 710. We're taking you back. Sure enough, they took them back to battalion, and battalion sent them home, or however they sent them home, I don't know. But we had
This was Corporal Dunfield who went back?
Corporal Dalefield.
What's that?
Dalefield.
Dalefield, okay.
Corporal Dalefield, Corporal Podrick, and Corporal Jones.
Okay. They're all squad leaders.
They were the 3 squad leaders, and then all the other senior Marines that came in with their group were leaving also. So we still had a handful of Marines that were still back. So sure enough, platoon commander, platoon sergeant started getting. We made 2 squads at the time. Excuse me. So one of the squads was mine, and the other squad was Corporal Valdez, because that's all we had to so we could patrol till we got new guys. And it was only for a day that happened. We didn't even did the 2 squad thing, because as soon as we did that, the next day here comes the new guys shipping in 7 tons to come to us.
Oh, okay. So how many replacements did y'all get?
We got I don't know how many, but my platoon got at least 15 guys. So 3 squads were legit made, TO'd, meaning task organized, and task organized meaning 13 per squad.
Okay.
So we did have that, and then from there on, like, we patrolled some more.
Oh, I bet you these guys are pretty disappointed they missed the push.
They weren't disappointed. They were glad that they were in Iraq,
Oh, okay.
helping us out.
Okay.
So they were happy about it. Well, a lot of patrolling though. That's all we did was a lot of patrolling and help out the populace. Build, not build, but paint schools and stuff like that. We helped them out doing that.
Was it hard getting, you know, like power and sewer back up and running? Because I imagine after the war, and I assume a lot of that stuff was already
Still running.
Yeah. Oh, it's still running.
It's still running.
Okay.
Well, well, we did a lot of patrolling. Then we also did martial arts
Okay. Yeah.
inside our soccer stadium. Well, sure enough, everybody in the company was going through a martial arts program. So we, just about everybody in the company got up to gray belt or green belt. and there's only a select